your logic, watching one of those horseshit Howard Hawks films is much more productive than watching an amusing film like Lebowski, because you could somehow put Hawks in perspective somewhere, and this helps you in your understanding of Hawks maybe.
What are these films you're talking about?
So,
I don't know if I enjoyed any of these Howard Hawks films at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have a hard time with it. Is he a foreigner? But I know
he's an American, legendary American director. But let's move on to some.
I know exactly what you're saying, and I can't name one of them offhand.
Yeah, but I mean,
I know what you're saying.
What would Tom say about a film that was about evolution in Marshall, Minnesota?
That's right, yeah.
I mean, I heard that human beings in every period could be traced back. You could find evidence of human beings in every geological period.
Tom's the
There's
only
evidence
person in
of
Marshall
cinema.
who hasn't sounded
There's
out.
evidence of cinema in every geological period.
Evidence of cinema.
And cinema critics as well.
And they're always found in like stone like this.
Worst goddamn film. I've ever
Jesus
seen.
Christ.
Well, it's that whole patriotic theme, and I'm glad you guys are doing
We
this.
weren't even under attack then.
I know. I'm glad you guys are doing this kind of open mic thing for 911, because there's a lot more to all of this than the standard media wants us to understand. It's this patriotic kind of, rally around the flag, listen to whatever your leaders tell you, don't question it, arrest people without warrants, and hold them indefinitely. Where the hell are our civil rights going, man? I'm scared. I'm scared more now.
That stuff back.
I'm scared not because of 911 and terrorists. Hell, I'll deal with them one-on-one. Give me a gun. I'm scared of the damn FBI. That's what I'm scared of. I'll tell you that right now.
Sound like Adrian Lewis.
I'd like to point out that I pointed this out last week. We're all on the
point
list.
out again.
You know, we're all on the list.
What list?
Things get tough. I mean, there's a list of people who will be rounded up, and the educated bowlers are.
Well, at what point do you become, when whatever the percentages are, I might be wrong, but a good 80% of the American public is religious. Fine, believe what the hell you want to believe. How many of them believe in angels, see angels? I don't. I've never seen an angel. Am I going to be the guy who gets arrested next because I have never seen an angel, or I don't believe in angels? Holy shit, man. I don't believe in Islamic angels, or, I do believe in Islamic angels, but not Christian angels.
There's no such thing as Islamic angels.
I know. At what point? I mean, that's how idiocy is.
There have been some rumblings about arresting people who haven't seen angels. I mean, all kids should see at least one angel, right?
37 to 7.
Covered
Bet on the Patriots?
Hey. Okay. But I still won my bet. I can say that.
What did you bet?
I didn't. You're just gonna have more bookies. That's one of the things. Like in America, what we need is we need more bookies, more easily accessible. You don't want to have to give a credit card online and shit.
Yeah.
Well, you need a bookie right down the street.
Gambling
You need to
should
be
be
calling
legal
up and saying,
everywhere.
Bob,
What the hell?
give me 50 on New England.
There is a bookie right down the street.
There's no bookies in Marshall.
Hey, gambling being illegal is another example of government and religion trying to control people's lives. I can't figure out that, I shouldn't gamble the family's paycheck away. Give me a fucking break, man.
Tom, no.
You don't want to.
Tom, really.
I could double it. I could double it.
If Dilly can't even see an angel, how could he possibly
double it every
see
other
who's
week.
going to win a particular football game on a Sunday afternoon? I mean,
I
ridiculous.
know I won't win all
If he's not praying about it before the
Once every 2 weeks, you're fine.
Are the people that, what's the percentage? What are the people that see angels and the people that are anally probed by aliens? Is there a correlation between the two? I've seen an angel, but my ass hurts.
What are you
It's
saying? Are you saying that no one is anally probed by angels?
alien. Well, I don't know.
Oh, fuck that. That's staying in.
I was anally probed by
Anything on the
angels.
fly.
Well,
Maybe people are anally probed by angels and they mistake them for aliens.
Exactly.
Yeah, there we go.
Because they always assume that it's an alien. They always assume that it's an alien because they'll figure like an alien is like doesn't know what's in an asshole or whatever. It's like, you know, look. But an angel,
We can do warp speed. We can figure
an
out
angel
freaking
always
nuclear
knows
physics.
what's in an asshole.
When they get some guy's aspirin, they go, hey, look.
So somebody thought to ask the question, have you been anally probed? Alien.
By an angel.
I don't know, it might have been volunteer.
Do Lutherans have
The
angels?
way that these, oh yeah.
What kind of angels do Lutherans have? They probe you anally, or?
They're pretty. They're pretty angels. Aren't they? Aren't angels by definition pretty and nice and?
They're usually guys in the Bible,
Like Garrison.
Yeah, they're guys.
and they like hanging out. They're like hanging out at places like Sodom and Gomorrah.
Where do you think Sodom and Gomorrah came from? It was from the angels.
Next week in Lake Wobegon. Anal probing.
No, but
By Lutheran angels.
the thing is with Sodom and Gomorrah, you know, they always have, so they have
Like
sodomy.
St. Prosper.
Sodomy is to take a penis and...
Yeah, what's
and-
Gomorrah?
Yeah, how do you Gomorrah somebody? That's a good question.
That really is a.
Well, that must be what the aliens do. They Gomorrah you and angels.
Yeah, if you get
And
fucked by an angel,
they're mistaking
if you get
Gomorrah
fucked by an
for.
angel, it's called
They're
Gomorrah.
mistaking Gomorrah for sodomy.
It's easy to confuse it too.
I guess it burns a little more.
Yeah. Well,
Don't get
I
personal.
love
It's kind of we're having a Katie Couric moment
kids
here.
in the hall.
Let's do a little commentary on little analysis of last week's show.
Inside, might
You
all
said
look
something
the same.
about how the ending was
outside is
poignant.
all the-
I mean, they should let you
What are you saying, the ending? Oh yeah, I thought it was good how the whole time, last time we had this,
We'd go to breakfast.
you know,
in
just
Milwaukee and he'd
vicious
go,
churning
"Oh, guy, go,
conversation, like just,
you stick your tongue in that. He goes,
and then at the end, it just like after, it was like getting drunker and drunker, just less and less meaningful. You know, like, so that by the end of it, it was like, then you just got this thing come up saying, "We are not free." This is beautiful to me the way it ended. It was like my analogy before was that like we were all like insects stuck on a fly paper or whatever, and we were just thrashing around or whatever for all that time. And then it just says, "We are not free."
It does kind of sum it up. I like the fact though that we introduced a new character last week. And,
walk around all day.
Jim,
I thought Jim was. You know, a
he
nice
said some
addition to the
controversial things.
show. You let it all hang out on the first show. Gotta hand it to him.
What do you think about Jim, our new sixth man? Maybe Jim could be our new bowler. Yeah. Did you hear about Jim?
No.
He's a friend of Lupe's.
Yeah, yeah.
Friend of Lupe.
Don't start a-
He's sort of like
Jim-
an angel. He's not visible.
Wait, Jim is at the bar now. Don't embarrass him because Jim is
really,
gonna.
really well, doesn't
Jim is
it?
gonna start getting vulgar, and I don't want to have to stick up.
That's what he excels at.
Lupe had the camera and he was like filming us, and then he'd like say something, which, or like you'd hear some statement which you thought was coming from Lupe, and it was like a bit offensive or something, and then you'd hear another voice which was also very much like Lupe's, which would say, "Jim, why are you saying that?"
Because Jim is great. He's great at imitating people's voices. That's why. But no, stop it. He's at the bar. I don't want to get him involved because I don't want to be berating Jim all night.
He's a very subtle man. He was apparently sitting right next to me. And
He was that one night.
I was, you know,
Yeah, fuck you. Shut up,
People
Jim.
at Marshallson
He's
step
sidles.
very well, though.
That's a word we don't use enough. Sidles.
Because it's not a word.
He's a fantasy.
Is it?
Yeah, just sidle up.
I was
Made it up on
thinking
Seinfeld.
like a 10-year-old boy.
That was on Seinfeld?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
that's
thinking
not where you got it?
we were pretty
You're
well
full of shit,
accepted
Vicey.
today.
Way to go about it. I probably know.
Joe.
Hey, Joe,
He says he only knows select words.
Stereo.
you think Seidel's
Billy
a word?
Bob Joe. Billy
Yeah,
Joe Bob.
sidle up.
Sidle's a fucking
Oh, okay.
word.
Seidel's a word, huh?
What is sidle up to the
Seidel?
bar. Sidle up.
Sidle up and ride up.
Kind of like Mosey.
Giddy up!
No, it isn't like mosey at all. If you sidle up, you very subtly appear. You know, you're sneaking
Sidle
around.
up.
You know,
It's different from sachet.
that's a good word though too. I wish it meant something different.
Like what? Like sodomy?
Sidle.
Gonna sashay you.
Like anal moment. You've been sashayed by 3 aliens this month.
Instead of Gamora, I will say sashay.
Tim, you ought to look into some kind of surgery for your throat.
Why?
So that your giggle has a less
high pitch?
Yeah.
I
Like,
know.
you can probably get that fixed. Like, I just want it to be more like instead of too high.
Oh, it's perfect just the way it is.
Sometimes it shocks me.
Isn't that what a good giggle should do?
Yeah, I know. It's pretty loud.
I mean, what would it be if it just kind of blended into the background?
Good
I believe
question.
this game is still on.
How do you feel about that, man? You wouldn't want to give up your giggle, would you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Modify it,
I might.
you know, for Christ's sake. Who'd want to be less?
We could make a film about Dame called The Man Who Was There.
Yeah, except you have to hit the was harder. The man who was there.
Or the There.
It's like, welcome to Educated Bowlers. Marshall's
The man who was there.
And then, like, you'd be over there.
I think the high giggle distinguishes him from. If we have another person in the department who kind of giggles, but it's more of a.
You like getting that in every week, don't you,
It's not a
buddy?
giggle, it's a cackle.
It is. It's a cackle, but it does distinguish him from me.
Yeah. If Bame cackled, he wouldn't be sitting here with us now.
We wouldn't be able to tell the two of them apart.
Well, we don't. I wouldn't just sit with anyone with a cackle.
Raise my hackles, that
Susan seems so sexy when she's in the
Oh my god.
seems sexy.
Sunlight, not bad. I mean,
She didn't really do a lot of bending over at your place.
I wouldn't know, but I'm just saying, she just seems so offensive.
Who's offensive? Look at this, dude. It's gone into wacky land. I can't even
really,
control it.
You can't control it.
Look at this shit. It's like totally. There's no even in the image anymore.
That's got an ass for enough people.
Is that the one?
Hey, no.
Yeah.
Draw a line
Draw a line in what?
in what you film.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I want to know what's going on.
Don't film this?
Film this. Don't film that.
Why? Ass?
Yes.
What'd he say?
I want to know who they're talking
It's not
about.
about words.
I want to know the gossip.
It's about the light in the eye.
Scuttlebutt's a good word too, isn't it?
I guess.
Is that with
I'd
one or?
scuttle your butt.
I get that a lot. Yeah. But anyway, what woman are you having trouble with now, Lupe?
Pardon me?
What woman are you having trouble with now?
I ain't having trouble with her, but she just
What was your average tonight, babe?
One pin over you, motherfucker.
What was that? About 187 a game, something like that?
Yeah. And yours was 186.
I think I was almost 187
But you
too.
took home the cold $12.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Actually, I didn't take it home because,
it's
you
like
know,
a 6-year-old
That would be your
Put it
title
back
of
in the tea.
your Nor novel.
yeah,
Cold $12.
there you go. Just thought I'd get that in the one time that I averaged over 180.
You won?
Yeah,
Average 186, yeah.
yeah.
And we won how many points?
27 out of 30. We're in first
And we
place.
are in first fucking
We're the
place.
kings of the world.
Here's the first place bowlers. Oh yeah.
First place
When you're
bowlers.
doing that deep
And if you want to become a member of the First Place Bowlers in the Hot Shots League, give us an email at
That's right.
educated.
Bowlers.
Is there any?
Nope.
That's
It's all
just
run,
Educated Bowlers
all run together. Yeah.
at yahoo.com.
Right.
Educated Bowlers at yahoo.com. You live in Marshall, or you live somewhere else and willing to be in Marshall every Monday night, 7
If you're
p.m.
north of Marshall, I might be able to pick you up on, on the way in or something. So.
Dog.
You don't want Vicey to pick